Hey everyone, and welcome to group break number 112. Today we have a very fun mixer here. We got 3 years of Series 2 hobby, so 18, 19, 1920, and 2021. It's a pretty good mix between all the teams here. Obviously, there are some teams that are better than the others. Rangers in particular, one of the better teams. Avalanche between... no, Avalanche are actually just mainly Series 2. Never mind. So lots of good mixes, though, of teams. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Going to be a fun break, but let's get right into the team randoms here. So, 3 times on the names, 3 times on the team. As always, who you line up with is who you get. Good luck. Once, twice, and 3rd time. Bill, you're on top and on the bottom, sandwiching the break here. And teams 3 times. Where is this? There we go. Teams 3 times. Once, twice, and 3rd time. Rangers on top, Predators on the bottom. There we go. Where's Excel? Alright, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Bill, you've got the Rangers. Stefan, you've got the Jets. Ken with the Canucks. Hopefully we get you a Petey or Hughes Young Gun canvas. Bayao, you've got the Wild. Michael with the St. Louis Blues. Mark, you've got the Islanders. David with the Vegas Golden Knights. Jason with the Habs. Kevin, you've got the Capitals. Jordan with the Panthers. Robert, you've got the Hurricanes. That's actually pretty solid. Steve with the Devils. Mark, you've got the Yotes. Edward, you've got the Flyers. Robert, you've got Chicago. Jared, you've got the Detroit Red Wings. Carl with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Patrick with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Matt with the San Jose Sharks. Martin with the Colorado Avalanche. Brendan with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Shane with the Buffalo Sabres. Honestly, not a bad team in this. Jordan with the Calgary Flames. Bayal with the Ottawa Senators. That's a really strong, I guess, solid team. Andy with the LA Kings. Callum with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Ivy with the Dallas Stars. Lazarus, you got the Oilers. Bayal with the Ducks. Brendan with the Bruins. And Bill with the Predators. So, Ottawa's got Kachuk, mainly in, whatchamacallit. I'll get the team viewer back up in half a second. I'm just going to get this. But Ottawa's got Kachuk in 1819. They have, I think, Brandstrom's update stuff is in Series 2, so his OPG and stuff, and they're not horrible. Not the best. And oh yeah, Stutzla too, right? Duh. So you got 2 top young guns and 2 of the products. So yeah, they're pretty solid. All right. G final NHL. Yes. 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 Team build. Team view. Hey BGB. All right. So we'll allow. It's 5:09 right now on my watch. So we'll allow 2 minutes for trades. I don't know why my watch is so far ahead of my computer or something, but Oilers. You've got some quantity in Series 2. You've got Skinner. Who else is in Series 2? They have another one, I think, in Series 2, but Bouchard is Series 1, I think, in 18-19. So you've got a little bit of quantity. Quality-wise, probably not the highest, but that's just gut instincts there. Edmonton. Chicago's like got so much quantity. Oh, you've got Ethan Bear. Ethan Bear's solid in Series 2. I forgot about him. Let's see. Samsonov for the Capitals is solid. Robert Thomas for the Blues. Yeah, I mean, like, you've got some young guns. No one, like, major off the top of my head, at least yet, but high-end McDavid. I mean, if we hit a high gloss of McDavid, then yeah, like there's potential to hit a high gloss of McDavid or any like a clear cut or something like that, but outside of that, I don't think so. I'm trying to do. Oh, there is his rookie photo shoot flashback materials, but that's really tough to pull. And like I'm not even going to get started on any potential Fanimations because we just haven't pulled one, so. Let's see. So it's 509. We'll give it a couple seconds more here. What teams are surprisingly good? Ooh, actually there are some, if we hit some retro acetate youngins, which are super tough to hit, Taylor Hall is an Oiler in it still, so yeah. Alright. I think we are good though, so let's see some cool stuff. I got my base variation sheet up, cause there are series 1819 is not bad. 1920 is really bad to figure out which is a variation, which isn't. So, you real? What year should we start off? Let's start off with 1819. We'll go 1819 through 1920, and then we'll go like box order from strongest to worst. After that, so you know, kind of do the whole box war thing, except with 3 boxes rather than 2. So I think 1819's got some surprises up. Tolvaden's been, I think he's kind of gone up a little bit. He's still like, I want to say he's still below what his release was, like his release hype. But I honestly haven't checked. I've been meaning to check. Actually, he's been one of the ones that I've been meaning to check. Same with Middlestat. Actually, both are interesting players here. Here, let's take a quick look at that. Just 1 second while we do that. Just because that way I know if I have to instantly sleeve and topple them. But I think like all the young guns will get sleeved and toppled. So yeah, Tolvaden you can buy now for $15 at the very least, and then Middlestat is, yeah, he's lower, but kind of same deal, like $10. So they're both lower than release, but they're up from the past like few months. So here we go. Box 1, pack 1. Let's see some cool stuff. And anything cool, I am game for. Here we go. Starting off with the Sam Steele for the Ducks. Ducks are a team that actually improves a lot with this mix because you've got more quantity in 1819. So Montembeau for the Panthers on the rookie portraits. Also, it's really funny if we go through the packs, how many of these players aren't on their original teams here. Where was that? I think Nichushkin's not, Miller's not, Virtanen won't be, Werenski is, Coyle is not, Larkin is, Lundqvist is not, Seabrook is retired. And this is like just 2 years ago. It's really funny seeing how much like some of the depth players change. So Taylor Hall on the Devils. Nicholas Roy for for the Hurricanes on the Young Guns. Yeah, Hurricanes are pretty solid. Vegas has I think you've got Haika stuff. There's no one major, but you've got some stuff. Anders Lee for the Islanders. I believe it's Thomas Haika who has like OPG rookies and stuff. So at least you've got something. But yeah, they're not the strongest team. Dougie for the Hurricanes on the update. Yeah, I think this offseason is going to be really good too. It's going to, I mean, you've got Seattle, so you've already got 30 players changing teams, guaranteed. Rupe Hintz for the Dallas Stars on the silver OPG rookie. That's so in like the past couple of years, it's been blue. That's been the 1 per box. Silver was the 1 per box in 1819. Gilmore for the Rangers on the Young Guns. And yeah, the base variations in 1819 are triple exposures. They're really easy to pick out. Well, easier to pick out because it's just the same player 3 times on the card. Sorelli for the Lightning on the portraits. Samsonov high gloss, yeah. I mean, any high gloss would be nice. Like, literally any high gloss I will be happy with. So, Jordan Greenway on the rookie materials for the Minnesota Wild. That's a team that is, ironically, has a good rookie in every year. I think Capo Kakinen is in that good rookie tier, and he's in 1920. He's not the highest sale value, but he's been good. So, Werenski for the Blue Jackets on the canvas. And obviously, you've got Kirill in Series 2. If we can get another Young Gun exclusives of Krill, that'd be just crazy. Batherson for the Senators. That's a solid one. One of the, like, kind of, I'd say mid-tiers from this crop. So, obviously, you're looking for pretty much Svetch at this point. Svetch is the big one, but Matthew Joseph for the Lightning on the retro. That was a regular back. Yeah, decent start. Sheldon Dries for the Avalanche. Forgot you have Dries in this. 1920 just spiked, like pretty much in that, like we were talking about just before kind of everything started. Tofolio on the Kings. Howden for the Rangers. We were talking just before the break started, and it is like just everything spiked at like that kind of end of December point. Just is crazy. Vakanainen for the Bruins. The Bruins have quantity now, which is good. Bill, I will do that just after this box, but you've got Rangers and Predators. So, honestly, not bad. Scheifele for the Jets on the canvas. Predators, you've got, you've got stuff in every year. So, we got, I think a Trickster's coming up. No, rookie breakouts. These are tough to hit for the Calgary Flames of Juuso Välimäki. Really good player. Hope he gets more usage because I liked his game a lot. So, but yeah, to 100 rookie breakouts. We haven't pulled one of those in a while. I don't think I have 55s nearby. So this one might just have to, because I don't think they're regular yet. This one will sit in a 100 point for now, and I'll get a 55 after. But yeah, numbered 46 of 100. So cool little tough card to pull there. Fuji, I will do that just after this box. So right for the next box. Sumela for the Sharks, newest member of the Leafs. Jacob McDonald for the Panthers. I forgot these cards stick. I think you've got Columbus, if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, once this box is done, I'll pull it back up. So. Matthew Joseph for the Lightning on the rookie portraits. So I'll kind of do it like box by box for the first little bit, and then kind of after we get through one row, we'll do it every second or third box type of thing. So Cholowski for the Red Wings, just to kind of keep a flow going. Got a canvas coming up, I think. Yep, Ekman Larson for the Yotes. Love that bass sticking together sound. This is Borrell for the Bruins on the Young Guns. I think at least. Carl, right? Think so. Heiskanen for the Stars on the retro. I think at least. So that's box one. Like not bad. Young Guns were on the lower end. Lower end, I would say, from Series 2, but Batherson's solid. The Välimäki breakouts is fine. It's just, nothing major. So that happens. I hope everyone's doing well. Hopefully everyone had a good week. 1920 Series 2. This is gonna be fun. I like Series 2. Like every single, like I prefer Series 2 to Series 1 just because of quantity versus well, quality and quantities, or quality's actually been kind of better the past few years in Series 2. Bobrovsky for the Panthers on the OPG rookie. Or OPG update, sorry, not rookie. For the Predators, Fabro Young Gun Canvas. Solid one there. I didn't take an allergy pill today because my allergies weren't bugging me all day. And then, of course, like 10 minutes into the break, the sniffles start. Dobson for the Islanders on the portraits. The sniffles are starting. All right, let's see what young gun we got here. Brisebois for the Canucks. He'll probably get some game action soon. I mean, they're probably going to need every healthy body that they can get. So, hey, another rookie materials. Fabro for the Predators. Nice colorful swatches on our jerseys, at least. No napkin cloths, as people call them. Fleury for the Habs. And Camano for the Stars on the retro. The Stars will have like a giant like stack of OPG and update cards. They've got a lot in 1819. You got Heiskin in there. They've got stuff in 1920, and then obviously 2021. They also have quite a few rookies there. Dackard for the Senators on the Young Guns. He's been, I think, somewhat solid for Ottawa this year, all things considered. Giordano for the Flames on the canvas. Clifton for the Bruins. OPG rookie. I want to see something spicy, though. The rookie breakouts is nice, but let's see something spicier than that. Boquist for the Devils. Yeah, I'm speaking in post-game interviews. I'm really impressed with Granado's stuff in Buffalo. Just such a breath of fresh air. Lindgren for the Rangers. That's normally a good sign if you've got Colorado, I think, if I remember. Dackord and Lindgren. Prohorkin's going to be the big tell. Hag for Vegas on the blue. If we can line up Prohorkin here. Kubalik for Chicago. I mean, yeah, it might be some kale if we line up Prohorkin. You know, gotta have that healthy diet, right? Voracek for the Flyers. Well, nope, it's Hayden for the Yotes. That threw me off. All right, Hayden's the one that can drop, or Lindgren and Dackard kind of jump between crops sometimes, but Farabee for the Flyers. I think Hayden's technically viewed as the top rookie for a crop, so. I mean, technically we got Fleury, so. Technically we got Kale already, but yeah, not the right Kale. We want the right. Oh! Well, how about that? Pulled his Young Gun flashback last week and is 1/1 from 05-06 Series 2 of Daniel Sedin. Well, that's something that's spicy. It's 05-06, right? Yeah, 05-06. That's Ovechkin's Young Gun year, so, or Young Gun product. 1/1. Buyback base card. And, like, good year. Because, yeah, that's spicy. I asked for spiciness, and we got it. That's just been sitting in a box. Hey, if there's one player I'll be very happy seeing a lot of in products, it's either of the Sedins. Boquist for the Devils on the retro. Just because, like, I mean, on and off the ice, terrific players. Koivula for the Islanders. Okay, so no Kale, but, like, We'll take the one of Sadim. I'm sorry, Kale, but you can show up in another box. I mean, if you want to show up in this box, it's fine, but Domi for the Habs on the canvas. Yeah, we pulled the Daniel Sedin one, the retro acetate last week in one of them, so yeah. Mikheyev for the Leafs. It's a cool, like, yeah, the value isn't always super high on them, but also, like, it's just a cool card. As much as it's a 1-of-1 base card, it's still a 1-of-1 base card. Like, it's one of those weird things where Frederick for the Bruins, it's like, I don't know, it's just cool. Because it could be a heck of a worse player than that, that's for sure. So, and Young Gun to finish it off, Sorella for the Panthers. Well, no Kale, but hey, I'll take the 1-of-1 Zadine. That's a pretty cool card. Though, again, Young Gun crop, not the best in that box. That's actually probably like the literal worst crop that you could get from a Series 2 box, to be honest. So, hopefully that changes. But let's move on to 2021. But yeah, 1-of-1 Sedin, rookie breakouts. It's been pretty good. I'd say Series 2 has it's close. I know the Ovechkin has. A Crosby would be Series 1 though, I think. I don't think it has been, but it would be in Series 1. So because it normally follows a year that it was bought, and I meant to pick up a couple of them from every once in a while, but yeah, we haven't hit a Young Gun 1-of-1 yet, so, and I don't think we will on this break, because, I mean, that would just be insane. All right, let's see what this year's Series 2 has to offer. We got Alexander True for the Sharks, and a French variation of Sergachev for the Lightning. All right, we got 2 hits per pack here, sometimes. What's a Young Gun crop that's going to be in this one? I don't know. I really don't know. I think it'd be like the Ty Smith one. But Nizov for the Sharks on the Young Guns. Like, if we follow the theme of the first 2 boxes, it'd probably be the Ty Smith crop. But I'm going to say, yeah, I was going to say I think we get Stützle as well. So, Jackman for the Rangers on the retro canvas. That's a cool one. That's a cool one. So, we've had something cool out of every box so far, and I like that. Something cool, something different. Again, doesn't sell for a ton, but it's cool. Starts with the 7. Legacy for the Oilers. This could be Kaprizov, I think. But Series 2 crops jump around a lot, so no guarantees there. Got our rookie materials coming up, and it is Velarde for the Kings. So we've hit a rookie material in every box. That's a funny start. And Ingram for the Predators. I was going to say we haven't hit a rookie in OPG yet. Yeah, Lankton can be with Kaprizov. I think Legacy and Nizov sometimes are. Berdine for the Jets. I don't know. I just remember it at least. So, but I've opened enough of it that I should know them a little bit better. But Dumba for the Wild. That's actually one of the cleanest cut OPG like vet base updates. Yeah, that's a good place that he's from. Next up, Nelson for the Islanders on the canvas. Base on the rest. Robertson for the Leafs. Yeah, Medvedev with McDavid. I mean, Makar with Prohorkin is one of the, like, biggest ones. From recent years, at least. Ingram on the retro for the Predators, but yeah. I remember Medvedev with McDavid. You'd always be excited to hit Medvedev, and it's like, why? Yeah, cut with laugh, actually. That's a good one. Sharon Govich for the Devils. Sharon Govich for the Devils. It's always funny, though, because it's like sometimes you're just so excited to see the young, like some of the like worst young guns, because you know they're normally with the bigger one. Radish for the Rangers. Medvedev. Oh, man. Good old Galiev. Harley for the Stars on the rookie portraits. Who is Petey with? I know Petey was pretty reliable, too. I forget. I haven't opened up that in a while. Reduke for Vegas. I've got some, like, just retail boxes of 1920, or 1819 series one that I'm just sitting on, debating whether or not I should open them at some point, but... Bergeron for the Bruins on the canvas. So this is, so far, Series 2 has been the quietest. Entwistle for Chicago. Well, obviously, Series 2 has been the quietest. It's also been the loudest, but 2021 has been the quietest so far. But, again, last time I said we had a bad box. This is the last pack, and we got the Kaprizov exclusive. So, Entwistle for Chicago on the retro. Got our blue rookie coming up. Well, that's a solid blue rookie. Laugh for the Rangers. We'll put that in that pile. Maybe you're going to hit an update rookie. It might as well be Laugh. We've got rookie portraits of Broberg for the Oilers. No Dazzlers yet. We haven't hit our Dazzlers canvas pack. I mean, if we don't hit it, that's probably fine, but... Well, there's Kaprizov. There's Kaprizov. Laugh's going to be fine. Like, his underlying numbers are good. He's 19. He will be fine. Like, he also didn't have the benefit, like, other players of playing hockey as much over the past little bit. So... I love how the cards are in reverse of the order of boxes. Here's our Dazzlers canvas pack. Hoffman for the Panthers and Soderstrom for the Yotes. Yeah. I mean, like, at 19 years old, you're playing against people who are literally just more physically mature and older than you. Kolazar for the Golden Knights. So I'd say Series 2-1 just based off the Young Gun. Although the Sedin probably makes it closer than what you'd think. But yeah. Alright, I think we got a base variation here. Yep, Barzell on the Street Clothes variation. Yeah, Kako's one of those players that, like, watching him in his draft year, unremarkable in the first 2-3 times I saw him play a game. And then, like, as he adapted to the league, he got much, much better. Like the league, the play style and stuff. So I feel like it might take him a little bit, but he'll get there. There's just a lot of skill. Involved there. So, yeah, let's actually switch this around because it's bugging me a little bit. There we go. All right, we got Series 1920 in the middle. I'd say in terms of like coolest card, Series 1921, but best box 2021 one. So we'll go backwards, same order, reverse order here. So yeah, although I will say a lot of his rookie cards in Panini are very nice. Panini's product design is just, especially their high-end stuff, is so nice. Unfortunately, his cards are really expensive because of the nature of how expensive those individual packs were for him and Kravtsov. it was interesting seeing them though get back into hockey. So, and like just kind of have the nice little foothold in there. But I hate exclusive autograph deals. Like, just from a collecting standpoint, it's just so frustrating because you want to be able to open up a box and get all of them, but I get it from a marketing standpoint, right? So, Yossi on the blue for the Predators. So, but yeah, him not signing, I mean, like, he can later. Yeah, Darlene, not, I thought for sure we were going to get Darlene autographs this year. Krebs for the Golden Knights, and the reason why I say that is that in MVP he actually had whatchamacallit, he had his silver scripts, like it's his actual autograph. It's not his well, what the heck? That's another Kaprizov young gun. Oop, that's a little bit of excitement there. Well, Minnesota, you can pack it in now. You don't need to get another card the rest of the break. But yeah. Anyways, back to Darlene here. We'll put him on the same stand since we got two of them. Card's so nice, we'll stack them twice. Congrats, Bayou. There you go. No, this is a different case from the exclusives. The exclusives was its own. I think it was its own. I think it was its own master at least. Yeah, it was. Grubauer for the Avs and Krebs for Vegas on the Dazzlers. But yeah, in MVP they have like the fake autograph cards. Yellowson for the Flames, and his was his actual autograph. So they normally would do just like the past couple of years for him. They've normally just done like a script font. So that's what made me think that he was gonna get a regular one, and a base variation of Draisaitl for the Oilers. Well, this is kind of an odd mirror of the last box. Base variation of a center who is probably drafted a little bit too low in their draft year. Well, who is drafted a little bit too low in their draft year. Especially Barzal. I can't believe Barzal dropped as much as he did. Chatfield for the Canucks. That's really like just weird. Back-to-back boxes with street variations and Kaprizov young guns. Kiki for the Hurricanes. McKinnon for the Avs. Yeah, it's funny how like Minnesota all of a sudden became a top team. Because this was like 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20. You'd be like, oh, Minnesota, no, I don't want them. But like 2021, yes, give me Minnesota. Korpisalo for the Blue Jackets. Did we get his canvas in the last one too? I don't know why it feels like we did. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just seeing stuff. Yeah. Really good break for Minnesota. You got a jersey card of Greenway, which is definitely your highlight, and it's not the two Kaprizovs. Bowers for the Avs. Tampa Bay on the Retro Award winners. I wonder what team that goes to. Yeah. I mean, sometimes Minnesota's been like a sneaky hitting team. Series 1 and Series 2, not so much, but like... Well, there's Lankinen, so we've hit both of the... Actually, Lankinen's in the sleeve and top load still. Barely, but still. But yeah, like we've had some sneaky breaks with Minnesota. Reed Duke for Vegas on the retro. Haven't had our French variation yet. Maybe we'll get a French young gun and it'll be like Stützle, because why not at this point? You'll levy for the Canucks on the rookie. He's 23. it's not like he's 27 or 26. He's just took longer to come into the league. Ooh, we got a young gun canvas of Joseph Wool here. He took longer to come into the league because of his KHL contracts, and like that crossover isn't always guaranteed, but he's a very skilled player. And like he's good. He's kind of proven that he can stick around, so hopefully, I mean like long term hopefully he can stay that, but yeah. I mean, and Panarin legitimately like was one of the top players in the league last year, right? So Alexiev for the Capitals, except in Panarin's case he was undrafted, whereas Kaprizov, like everyone knew of his talent in his draft year. It's just there was the risk that he'd stay in Russia, so he went lower. Send for the Devils, plus you know, smaller skilled forward, something. But yeah, that's a long time to wait for a player to come over, and I mean it paid dividends for them. So Mikolo for the Blues. In terms of Series 2, I think Laff will end up being the best rookie still. I've got a lot of faith in Laff. Anderson for the Kings on the portraits. Brendan Lemieux for the Rangers on the French variation. Honestly, though, if Byfield debuted in Series 2, I would have taken him long term. Like, I definitely probably would have taken Byfield long term. Marchment for the Panthers. I'm a big Byfield fan. The dude is great. Nylander for the Leafs. So, but yeah. And like, no, Byfield hasn't debuted yet, so I don't even know if he will debut for LA. So he'll be next year. Prisky for the Panthers. I'm pretty sure that they have the sharp rookie cutoff too, and it was February 12th, so I don't think we'll see Zegras either. But well, okay, it's not a Young Gun canvas or a French, but I think a fluorescence of Laff is a pretty solid pull in the same box as a Kaprizov. But yeah, I don't think, like, Upper Decks, all of their products have a notice that, like, rookie content is based on players who debuted before, I want to say February 12th. So, good luck to the other boxes, by the way, in this round, because Series 2 just kind of said, hold my beer. But, yeah, I think it's the 12th. I can check very quickly here. No, Kaliev played. He debuted. He debuted before the cutoff. He's actually got a card in 2020-2021 Series 2. Where is Universal? Here we can just. What's the exact wording behind it? It is. SP Authentic doesn't have it. By the way, I don't know if you've seen the previews for it, but it was very good. Looked very good. Allure doesn't have it. Where's all the info? Where is all the info? I don't know what happened to all the info on the site, but they used to have all the info listed, so that's weird. Yeah. I think it was February 12th, though, they stated as the cutoff. But it looks like it's been maybe removed. So, yeah, SBA, I'm wondering if they'll have the acetate Young Guns, like the like actual like thicker stock ones. But hobby breakdown. That's probably what I wanted to see here. No, maybe not there. I don't know where it was. But anyways, I want to say it was rookie content was based on players that debuted before a certain date. Let's see what it says. I think they just switched it to PDFs. I'm not sure. But, by the way, empty. maybe it's changing. Who knows? But yeah, they used to have a little disclaimer on some of the sites that it was based off of rookie content before February 12th, so maybe that changed, but who knows? We'll see. I honestly no idea. I think it's definitely gonna vary store to store. So, Bunneman for the Flyers on the blue. So, no idea what it's gonna be at. I don't think anyone has a clue. It's gonna be interesting to see how they fill up the empty slots with no Young Guns and base updates. So Hughes for the Devils. On the base, sorry, I need to just get my actual sheets back up. There we go. In the June product, Kaliev will be in there for sure. I forget who else. Zingle for the Hurricanes. I have a list somewhere that I could pull up, but of like players that haven't had cards yet. But I think there's going to be 24 in a checklist. So Malincine for the Capitals on the Young Guns. He's sometimes with Kako, right? Or he's sometimes, I don't know. Or is he with Doc? I forget which one he's with. I don't know. Wallstrom for the Islanders on the portraits. But yeah, it'll be interesting. So that is a high gloss Young Gun. A Pierre Engvall for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Last time we did this exact same setup with 3 different Series 1 and Series 2, we hit a high gloss Young Gun. And, I mean, it's Engvall, who's a Leaf, and, like, not the biggest one, but it's a high gloss Young Gun. I am sorry, but that just trumps that Series 2 box. Like, value-wise, maybe not. But a high gloss Young Gun to me is just an instant win. 7 of 10. It was stuck to the base cards, and yeah. Yeah, you'll have the retro, the 0506 ones there too. So, yep, high gloss Young Gun. We'll take those every single time. Gusev for the Devils on the retro. Congrats, who had the Leafs? Brendan? Man, you've been crushing the breaks lately. Rubtsov for the Flyers. Holy cow. The Sedina's a 1-of-1 buyback, so. Young Gun Canvas of Boquist for the Devils. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that they're doing them. I wish they did the foil, like, I know they want to have stuff exclusive for EPAC, but I wish we got like some of the foils in Hobby, because the foil Young Guns are so nice, or at least a chrome Young Gun product. You're attacking for the Sharks, even if they're super rare. I'd love to see those, but yeah, that is a heck of a pull. Doc for Chicago on the rookie portraits. Like, could you imagine if that was McCarr? That would have been nuts. Whew. We're pulling some good stuff today. Timashov for the Leafs. So, and I don't think an Engvall High Gloss is going to be the highest valued card, but hey, he's a Leaf if he does anything in a playoff run. Perry for the Stars. Like, if he goes on a bit of a hot streak in the playoffs, then, you know, that card's probably going to spike up a slight bit. 7 of 10. Nice one there. Murray for the Penguins. It caught me by a shock because I'm just like, I flipped it over and it's like, Young Gun, wait, it's gold. Wait, that means high gloss. Here I was frustrated with the card being stuck. More for the Leafs on the rookie portraits. Man. Well, these the past few boxes have just been crazy. Dackert again for the Senators. So a bit of a different crop here. Again, Dackert sometimes with Hughes. Sometimes, sorry, not with Hughes, with the Makar. But clear cut of Filpula for the Red Wings. Wow, what a just getting a high gloss in general is super exciting and cool. Getting a Young Gun high gloss is just the best. Nygaard for the Oilers. Does it beat a Kaprizov exclusives? No, in terms of value. Is it still a really tough and cool pull? Heck yeah. Wallstrom for the Islanders on the retro. And that's what it's about. Sometimes, it's not always about... I mean, it is... You want the highest valued cards, obviously, but, sometimes just getting the cool stuff is cool. And there's a Kale. So this box crushes Series 2. And here I was thinking that it would have a rough time, or that everyone else would have a tough time. Nope, that is not the case. Sorry, double Krill. You're going over there. We're getting a 6 stand-in, because why not? I mean, anytime you can pull a high gloss and the top Young Gun in the same box, you're happy. Now, if it's a high gloss of the top Young Gun, that'd be even crazier, but yeah. That is crazy. Heck of a box. Dubnyk for the Wild on the canvas. Sorry, Dubnyk, no one's excited about your canvas card right now. Gusev for the Devils on the update. I think Gusev will rebound with the Panthers. I think there's a player there. Hirose for the Red Wings. And last pack of an otherwise just insane box. Got another Young Gun. Let's call it Prohorkin. No, it's Lindgren. Okay, so he's with a no Prohorkin Makar box with a high gloss Young Gun. Now, I have seen some weird stuff, but that is by far one of the weirdest. I'm joking when I say weird. It's just kind of funny that we were talking about who you normally see with certain players, and it's like, yeah, Lindgren and Dacourt are sometimes with Makar. And mainly Prohorkin, though, is the main tell. And we don't hit Prohorkin, we hit the other two again, and we get the Makar this time. Alright, so, what's Series 1 going to have to do here? Or Series 1, sorry, Series 2. This somehow had a sticker not get stuck. That's weird. It's not stuck on the box somewhere. That's weird. Okay, it's got double... I don't know. Huh. Well, let's just... You know what I say about weird boxes? Let's get weird. If we hit another high gloss or exclusives Young Gun in this break, it's just one of the best breaks of all time. I'm just putting that out there right now. Goes down in the break Hall of Fame. Yokoharu for Chicago. Yeah, he hasn't been with Chicago for a while. Let's see a Svetch, man. A Svetch would be nuts. Lauzon for the Bruins on the rookie portraits. Got our first Young Gun. It's not a parallel though, so. Gambrel for the Sharks. Not horrible. Not great, but not horrible. There's a player there at least. I think at least. Got a canvas coming up. Radulov for the Stars. Yeah, let's see a Samsonov. Galchenyuk for the Yotes on the OPG update. Samsonov was 18-19. I did a lot of opening, but on release date, there's a person listing a bunch of Young Gun exclusives for really cheap. And for the Red Wings on the silver update. And it ended up picking up his exclusives for, I think it was $30 at the time. So I flipped it for some stuff, but yeah, it's kind of cool. Had a lot of faith in him as a goalie. Honestly, another solid goalie is Vladar for the Bruins. That's one to probably hold on to be honest. I don't know what his value's at right now, but looks like a very solid goaltender once he gets some opportunity to play. He might not get it in Boston with Swayman, but we'll figure it out. Anderson Dolan for the Kings. Yeah, you really don't. Goalies are weird. Well, you got a rookie materials again, but... Ooh, it's a photo shoot flashback of Jack Eichel for the Sabres. Well, that's kind of cool. I think it's probably a short print, but I don't know what tier it'd be. So Sabres hidden. I want to say that's like... if my instincts are correct, I'd say that's probably like a Group B. Yeah, Binnington, I mean, like, you get what you get with him. I don't think he was ever quite going to live up to his hype, but Tarasenko with the Blues, like, he did really well for a couple of years, and hey, that's good. So, 18-19 Series 2. Man, I saw there we go. Sami Niku for the Jets on the Young Guns. I saw they updated the Canucks schedule, and it's like, oh, hey, it's just a little bit less horrible. It's still 19 games in 32 days. It's like, honestly, again, talked about this yesterday. Anything short of like anything more than like 1 or 2 wins is like really good. Hannafin for the Flames on the retro. As long as the players can stay healthy and like don't have any major long-term defects, I'd be very, very happy. So that is my expectations for the Canucks. And again, I just kind of I don't like the fact that they're kind of just being forced to play right away when they're not all fully healthy yet. Valimaki for the Flames on the update. All right, let's see if we can find the Eichel here. Photo shoot flashbacks. Eichel is... No, he's a Group A. So, in the same tier as McDavid and Barzell. Yeah. 1 in 1,632. So, to get that one, you have to open up, like, what? A lot. That's 18, like, 4,800 boxes, something like that. 49 packs. Fogley for the Hurricanes on the portraits. Yeah, like they really should. The Canucks aren't gonna be a playoff team. Like it's kind of the reality of the situation. Robinson for the Blue Jackets. They're not gonna be a playoff team. It looks like they've got the games against Calgary as TBD at the end, which is good at least because I mean, hey, you've got some wiggle room to cancel if those games don't matter. Forsberg for the Predators, but at the same time, like. They're playing 4 games every 7 days, essentially, with lots of back-to-backs. It's crazy. Exclusives of Hoffman for the Panthers to 100. That goes there. It's not a major name. Yeah. Like, again, if you were to shut them down right now and just give them kind of more or less where they're placed in the standings, and for Detroit on the marquee rookie, you would probably have them finish like they'll finish lower than what they are at right now, but like it wouldn't be that big of a difference. So, and there's Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. So like, good young gun. It's just it's not better than the other boxes. If Brady Tkachuk ever learns how to finish, he will be a force to be reckoned with. All right, Brady, you can go in the end here. You're kind of just hanging on there. I can slide all the other stuff over, but yeah, and I mean, it's so like it's really, really, really dumb to put it in best phrases that I can possibly do it. Rasmussen for the Red Wings on the rookie portraits. Because as an owner and as a GM, Comtois for the Ducks on the rookie. As an owner and as a GM, like you've got hundreds of millions, if not billions, already invested in these players. Like why are you trying to even give them the opportunity to get injured for longer? Eric Stahl for the Wild, like, why are you potentially risking harm to, you know, your multi-million-dollar assets? Like, what company would do that? Like, from a business perspective, it doesn't make sense. Bear for the Oilers, like, yeah, you have to pay back some of the TV money, but, like, also it's a pandemic. Like, you know, there should be some reasonable expectations there. So, and Bouchard for the Oilers on the retro. You know, that's always kind of going to be the one that kind of strikes out to me as the biggest, like, why are you still doing this type of thing? Is that the players, like, their health matters a lot. And I mean, like, you know, even the game, and, like, props to McDavid for speaking out about it. But them having to play a game the same day that they had the funeral was stupid, and that was a rescheduled game. Like, I'm sorry, you could schedule that game for a different day, but you know, so hopefully it at least, like, I'm glad we're starting to see some of the star players speaking out, and like just some players speaking out in general, because the NHL has had a problem with that for a while, and hopefully it'll lead to some positive changes. So that is my take on all of that. So, but yeah, I was very happy to see McDavid speak out. So, need some lightning love? All right, we'll get you. And you got some stuff, but yeah, let's get you like a Young Gun canvas or something like that. Matthew Joseph, Young Guns actually. I think his base is in Series 2. You could technically get a day with the cup, I guess, with 1920 or 2021. All right, so if we're keeping track at home, the score is 1 for 1920, 1 for 2021, and 1819 has a goose egg. So, Haas for the Oilers. Well, lots of oil here. We've hit one day with the cup for the, whatchamacallits, Carlson for the Capitals. We've hit one lightning day with the cup. It was a Stamkos one. Who is it? Back on LTIR again. Tough to see. Well, there's a good young gun. Nick Suzuki for the Habs. That's a team that's good across all the years. Honestly, like, there you go. You can bow to Kale. I don't know. It's like, I think the Valimaki's actually going to come off at some point because it's just not good enough. Jones for the Ducks. I mean, Stamkos is just bad luck. Oh, this is a regular exclusive, so I got excited for half a second. Rene for the Predators, numbered 68 of 100. Yeah, we'll put in the Young Guns pile. I mean, the Kucherov thing being ready for the playoffs just in time is, yeah. If you're going to say backdiving contracts that you approved are damaging to the spirit of the game, Gustafson for the Jets on the retro, and then retroactively punish them, I don't see how you can't punish the Lightning for doing what they're doing. But, hey, it's within the rules, so kudos to them. Hag for Vegas on the Young Guns. Like, I mean, he legitimately had an injury. Like, very much so, but, like, yeah, it's too convenient. Pettersson canvas for the Canucks. We want that Pettersson canvas in 1819. Because that'd be a Young Gun canvas of PD. You find your way to work yourself into that box. Costin for the Blues on the rookie. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting situation. Bjorn fought for the Kings. Brisebois is a bit of a wizard with his cap management, so wizard and also just smart. Lafferty for the Penguins. I mean, it's all within the rules, so they're not breaking a rule technically. That's just they get buy-in from their players, and I mean, like, he legitimately probably had that injury, and it's like, hey, let's just let you rest up rather than rush you. which is also probably beneficial for Kucherov. Chuba for the Rangers, by the way. So, like, that way he doesn't have to worry about getting into game action. Like, you don't have to rush him back right away. Burns for the Sharks. And, like, they both, A, needed that to happen, and B, could afford for that to happen because they're so deep with just talent up and down in that lineup. Their drafting has been nuts, too. Nygaard for the Oilers. That's a team that, like, is just going to be competitive for a long time because they know, like, kind of what trades they need to make. They've drafted fairly well. They've developed fairly well. Merzlikins for the Blue Jackets. Not a bad one. And, like, long term, it's going to pay off. Ooh, we have a clear-cut young gun coming up here. Well, that's actually, you know what? Last year, you wouldn't have been super happy about this, but Kaapo Kähkönen on the clear-cut for the Wild, honestly, pretty good. I would say, like, above average, good goalie. You know, if Minnesota goes on a little run and he's in net, I think Talbot's mainly pulling the weight there, but, yeah. We'll put him there. Yeah. So, well, hopefully he can keep it up. He was really good in the AHL last year, so I have faith. Dobson for the Islanders. It's not like, you know, it's not like he's a, like, goalie that's gone back overseas and posted, like, an 800 save percentage type of thing. Like, he is very relevant now, at least. Verhaeghe for the Lightning on the blue. Verhaeghe, one of the cap casualties for Tampa, ironically. Pavelski on the retro for the Stars. Yeah, Minnesota's had a good break. Clear-cut young gun and 2 caps. That's a good break. Series 2, like an 8. Well, obviously Series 2. Primu for the Habs on the young gun. This is an insane box, by the way. Primu, Merzlikins, Suzuki, Kähkönen, clear-cut. Did we hit a young gun canvas yet? No, Carbonell for the Habs, though. Retro is, you normally get a young gun parallel on a box like this, so at least with my experiences from Series 1 and 2 last year. God, I can't believe how hot it got outside in the past, like, week. Timashov for the Leafs. Like, I'm starting to get a little bit on the, like, it's too warm in here already. And, it's really funny because last week it was too cold outside and I needed to wear, like, jacket, sweater, pants, everything. Coleman for the Bruins. But this week it's like, nope, shorts, sandals, t-shirt, sunglasses, hat, wear sunscreen because otherwise I'm going to burn to a crisp. So, Timashov for the Leafs. Again, have we pulled Timashov, like, every box? Feels like it. But, yeah. Let's just look at our 3 boxes of 1920 here. We've got, one of the boxes had the Sedin 1/1, which is, like, cool and all. The young guns weren't great. The next box had the Engvall High Gloss and then the card. The last box had the Kähkönen Clear Cut, the Suzuki Young Gun, Merzlikins Primu, the Carbonell Canvas, the Eichel, no, that was 1819 on the Eichel. So that is a pretty crazy little run there for 1920. And I mean, 2021's brought the heat with 2 Kaprizovs and some laugh stuff, so we'll see if we can keep it up here. Alright, let's see a Stützle. I mean, Ottawa's got one of their big young guns already, so that's good. But yeah, just wicked break so far. That's why I love breaking, like, Series 1, Series 2, just because it's such good value and, like, you know, it helps see all the, like, incredible pulls. Laugh on the rookie portraits. That's all. Oh, we'll put that there. It's kind of like in between the piles, but actually, yeah, no, he's kind of back here now. At launch, he was in the sleeve, in the individual sleeve and top load. Now he's kind of like, if it's needed, then yeah. But if not, then no. Well, we have the checklist between Ottawa and Buffalo. So if we do manage to get a second one, what we'll do, who is Buffalo? Buffalo is Shane, and Ottawa is Bayou. If we get a second one, what we'll do is both people will get one. If the second one's like a parallel or something like that, then we'd random, and whoever's on top would get the parallel, and whoever's on the bottom would get the base. So yeah, just how we do those. It's the fairest way, right? Because the random's a 50-50 shot. So if you get two, then Larkin for the Red Wings and Kratzov for the Rangers on the Dazzlers. If you get two, then that's just, you know, legitimately just the fairest way to do it. So, all right, who we got here? Isn't Stutzla sometimes with his checklist? Brome for the Red Wings. Ooh, we have exclusives of to sit or numbered 6 of 100 Van der Riemsdyk for the Flyers. I'll put that there. Why not? It's an exclusive. I'll move the Hoffman into there after the break. Really tough to hit in 2021, by the way. At least it felt like it. Another Laugh Blue rookie for the Rangers. I was going to make sure I didn't miss the French variation. I don't think I did, but I haven't been paying that close of attention for it. So before the base stack gets too out of hand, normally I'd pick it out, but just going to make sure here. All right, it's not there. Oh yeah, Cousins too. Calfoot, yeah. Next up, Nijov for the Sharks on the portraits. We've put a lot of Calfoot lately. Makar for the Avs on the award winners. Those are really cleanly cut in this case. Good to see. First few cases that we've had were a little bit rough around the edges there. This is a canvas? Young Gun canvas, maybe? Nope, it's just Backstrom for the Capitals. Threw me off because of the red in the top. Backstrom for the Capitals. He played his 1000th game, I think, today? Or was it yesterday? One of the most underrated players, I'd say. Ottinger for the Stars in his career. Like, just such a good playmaker. Really, really talented. Ottinger for the Stars on the retro. There we go. Kivlenieks for the Blue Jackets on the Young Guns. Yeah. I mean, rightfully so. Obi's legitimately the best goal scorer in the history of hockey. So, I'm not here for any arguments about any other player. Johansson for the Sabres on the rookie portraits. Ovechkin's just the pure best goal scorer in hockey history. Like, it's not close. It really isn't close. McLeod for the Oilers on the rookie portraits. The dude can score at will. Yeah, I hope he does. Raquel for the Ducks. Honestly, I'm glad he got his cup too, because, like, God, there's a world where he doesn't win a Stanley Cup, and there's people using that against him for the Hall of Fame. Even though he's, like, one of the best players to ever play the game of hockey. There would definitely be people being like, he never won a cup. Joseph Wolf for the Leafs. Yeah, I wish I picked up a few of his. At a show once, someone had his retro acetate, and I was going to pick that up, but they sold it too quickly. So, Makar for the Avs, I was very sad. It's like, I want it. But someone that was, I think they were trying to do most of the set, so. Well, there's Stutzla. So, centers, you get both your good Young Guns here. That is good to see. I mean, we're hitting a lot of the top young guns. Like, really, I don't know where this goes. Laugh Red can drop down, I guess. The Sedin 1 of 1, it's a 1 of 1. It's too cool. It can stay up. So, yeah. Again, like, if we didn't have to open up another box, this would be a crazy break. But we still got 4 boxes left. Kratsaw for the Rangers. I mean, we still technically have 4 in like a quarter, but just a crazy, crazy, crazy break. Maybe we have a French young gun here too. Nope. Entwistle for Chicago. Didn't miss the French, right? We still haven't hit it, I don't think. I'm just gonna pull the last few base. I don't think we've hit it yet. Just because normally you hit it by now, but yeah, no, it's not there. So yeah, still a chance for Samsonov. Yeah, this break's been pretty crazy though. Shen for the Blues on the canvas. Some talks he might not be returned to St. Louis. Could you imagine if we hit like a French of Kaprizov in this box too? Regula for Chicago on the Young Guns. 2 packs to go, so we should have a French in one of these two. Jersey card. Dual jersey of Angelo and Joseph for the Penguins. So, nice one there. And again, it's not like series like 18-19's been horrible. Like, the first box wasn't great, but like Kachuk, the Eichel rookie photo shoot flashback is a rare card. It's not the highest sale value, but it's still rare. Alright, is this going to be our French variation? Delandrea for the Stars. Did we get one? I honestly couldn't tell you if we got one. Let me go back through here, make sure I'm not missing it. Nope, nope. Okay, so it's not in there. It's not here. That's alright. I just want to make sure I didn't miss it. Because these are all... Maybe we just didn't get... Oh, there it is. It's Blackwood for the Devils. There we go. Did miss it. Sorry about that. Went back and found him, though. Played a nice little game of hide and go seek. Here, we'll throw up the team viewer here. Alright. We found him. He was just hiding. It was a Christmas sweater. It's like a little present. You have to wait a little bit for it to be unwrapped. Alright, so we need a Fetch Plus out of this box, I think. But so far it's 19-20 in the lead. Because Suzuki and Stutzla are... Yeah. It's I noticed that too, and it's kind of crazy. I mean, it's just been a crazy break overall. So yeah, I think his Fetch Young Gun probably same. I'd put him in the same tier as Suzuki. So yeah, it'll be interesting. So just crushing the breaks. But again, like sometimes you'll get 3 teams and you'll get 2 of the top teams, and then sometimes you'll get 3 of the worst teams. So, you know, and like we could have not hit them. Bouchard for the Oilers. At the very least, it feels like we've hit most teams. Like a card for most teams. So, Batherson for the Senators on the portraits. Ottawa's going to have a massive stack. We've definitely hit something for the Predators. Bruins we have, Ducks we have. Like, in terms of at least getting a single card. Stars, obviously. Lightning, yes. Anderson Dolan for the Kings. That answers the next team in the order. Ottawa, yes. Calgary, yes. Buffalo, yep. Toronto, yep. Yeah, I think we've hit something for pretty much every single team. It doesn't, not necessarily something major, but something, ooh, for the Florida Panthers, not the program of excellence you probably want, but Sam Montembeault. So, rare pull. We'll top load and sleeve it, even though it's probably not really needing the top load and sleeve, but I just like the cards and they're rare, so we'll top load and sleeve them. Yeah, it feels like most teams have at least something, which is good. So, Hannafin for the Flames. Whether it be like a young gun or a jersey or whatnot. So, for the Flames, Dubé on the silver. Yeah, the Flames are pretty solid in 18-19 as well. That kind of helps them out a little bit. This pack's kind of bent. There we go. Cooper Marody for the Oilers. I feel like he's with Tolvanen. I don't know. I just have that gut feeling he's with Tolvanen. If it's going to be after this card, well, maybe it's another... No, it's just a Sumala for the Sharks on the rookie portraits. Yeah. What do we got? I think a fluorescent here. Yeah, we do. It's probably a pretty solid one. Bouchard for the Oilers. So, man, I like this fluorescence much better than whatchamacallit, 2021s. So to 150 for the Oilers, like solid card, good player. So that with if we get a Svechnikov, I'm gonna call it for 18-19. You can go there. You can go there. You're a cool card. We'll put you there, and then we'll put the random there. There we go. You're kind of hidden, but at the same time, you're still there. Or a PD Young Gun canvas, that would do it as well. Troy Terry, solid player for the Ducks. So, I like him long term. Next up, Sakura for Chicago on the Young Guns. Good. And like top to bottom, this feels pretty even. Like amongst the top teams, like every team feels like they've got something. Vesalainen for the Jets. Honestly, the Jets are probably the one team that's the weakest, I would say. Just off the top of my head. Detroit's been pretty quiet, but they've got a couple of young guns. New Jersey, maybe. No, they've got a young gun canvas too, though, so some Hughes stuff. Luke Johnson for Chicago. Chicago's just got quantity. Because it's Chicago, that's what they do. Aston Reese for the Penguins. Another young gun coming up. Edge Cell for Chicago. Why not? Chicago's going to have like 80 young guns by the end of this break. And very few from actually 2021 where they have 6. Got a canvas coming up, I think. Trocheck for the Panthers. Few packs to go here in this box, but yeah, overall, it's just been a really good break. Like top to bottom, this has been a really, really solid break. So I'm pretty happy with it. Exclusives for Vegas. That's a team that's been quiet. Cody Eakin to 100. They've been kind of quiet. They've got some like Hag stuff, but nothing major. So there you go. You got something about 18-19. Howden for the Rangers. There we go. Gotta get them all separated. Anderson for the Rangers. Let's see if he... I don't know how he's been doing with the Kings. I don't think he's been doing great, but... I thought there was still a chance. That's a player who probably had their development hurt a little bit by a bunch of things. Okay, hang on, let me just separate all the cards here. Alright, that's probably good enough. Vorobiev for the Flyers on the rookie portraits. Yeah, this feels like, I feel like he was with Tolvanen, but I'm not sure. Yeah, same thing here, just sticking. Par Lindholm for the Leafs. It's just a Chris Kunitz base on the back. This is like the most painful thing because it's like, just separate, dang it. There we go. Oshie for Washington on the canvas. There we go. Get that nice little crunch in there. Rempel for the Kings on the Young Guns. So I think maybe it's just Anderson's the top player in this crop. I guess. But yeah, not the best box. Gosh, Carlson for the Sharks on the retro. Yeah. So Series 2 has the lead. 1920 Series 2 has the lead. All right. Let me just get the base cards stacked to the side here. There we go. Piles were crossing over. Perfect. All right. Well, we start off with the strongest. We end off on the weakest, I guess. So, yeah. 1920, like, 2021 has been incredible. But 1920 is just, like, here's a high gloss. Here's a Makar. Here's a Suzuki. Here's a Sedin 1/1. So, it's been a pretty ridiculous break. Let's end off on some wicked cards here. Again, like, anytime you hit a high gloss Young Gun in a break, you're happy. Anytime you hit the top Young Gun in a break, you're happy. When you only have 4 boxes of each and you hit 2 of the top in 1 year, Subban for the Devils, like, you hit Makar and Suzuki are the top 2 in Series 2. Kachuk's the top in in 1920. Kachuk's one of the top in 1819. Obviously, Stützle and Kaprizov, the top 2 there. Mantha for the Red Wings on the canvas. So it's just been, yeah, Doc would be good. Kako as well, but definitely Doc. Because, I mean, like, Barrett Hayden is technically regarded as one of the crop definers, but yeah, Sandin for the Leafs. Maybe long term, but I don't know. It'll be interesting. So, let's see a Doc. Engvall for the Leafs. Well, there you go. That one's definitely better than the high gloss, right? You got the matching one at least. Sure, clear cut. We've hit a lot of clear cuts. Larson for the Oilers. We hit 2 clear cuts and a clear cut Young Gun from 1920 as well, I think. So kind of crazy. Farabee for the Flyers. Oh, Farabee is another one of the good ones too, but like not top tier, but very good. Lilia for Columbus on the retro. Smith for the Red Wings. I think it's like Farabee and Zadina and Doc are the other 3, and Kako are kind of like the main ones. Petrangelo for the Blues on the canvas. I think St. Louis got a Costin at the very least. Fox for the Rangers. I'd say Vancouver had a quiet break, but like you got a 1/1, so it's not really that quiet. Luosterainen for the Hurricanes. And last Young Gun of the first half here. Gardner for the Stars. I think this bodes well for Kako or Doc. Or Zadina. Or just insert all the players we haven't hit yet. But no, I think this is one of those two. I forget which one. Bergman for the Sharks. On the blue. The only way this break gets crazier is if we hit a Fanimation. Hayden for the Yotes. That's really the only way this gets crazier for me. Holtby for the Capitals. And you know how much, or like a retro acetate too would be nuts as well. But, well, there's Kako for the Rangers. So, I mean, Rangers hit a top young gun. That's good. Technically, Anderson was the top of the last box, but we'll ignore that one. Honestly, like you can go there. You're probably not good enough to be up there, but at the same time, like you're a cool card. We'll put you there. So just an insane break. Marino for the Penguins on the rookie portrait, like top to bottom, nuts, absolutely nuts. Ooh, that's kind of spicy for the Devils. Rookie Portraits Gold of Boquist to 99. Kind of spicy. I like it. So, yeah, Series 2 crushed it. 3 numbered cards, one being a 1 of 1, one being out of 99, one being an exclusives. Oh no, 4. You got the high gloss there too. So, every box of Series 2 from 1920 had a numbered card. Kadri for the Avs on the retro. That's a little crazy, to be honest. There's a lightning hit. Volkov on the Young Guns. I mean, not the biggest name, but he did well for the Ducks so far. At least was doing... Well, here's Kirby Doc in the Young Gun canvas. Okay. Okay. I see you, 1920. Sure. Why not? Just why not? Oh my goodness, this has just been a crazy break. Like really top to bottom, just crazy. Boquist for the Devils. I don't know, like you can't really ask for much more. You really can't. Cody Glass for Vegas. Like, we've hit most of the big young guns. We've hit a clear cut. We've hit a high gloss. We've hit 2 Kaprizovs. Costin for the Blues. There's a Costin at the very least. So, yeah, just nuts. Maybe a French young gun would be the only thing that we could kind of, like, sort of expect. But even then, like, I don't know. It's been a nuts break. It has just been one of those breaks that, like, every box has had something cool. Except for the first and last box of... You know what? On that note, the first and last box of 1819 haven't been strong, so I want to end on 2021. We will end on 2021. We'll change it up. We'll give this a chance. But yeah, it's gonna take a good 2021 box to beat this. All right, here we go. Let's see Svetch. Svetch, Carter Hart, one of those two would be really nice. Lajoie for the Senators. Hronik for the Red Wings. There's Joseph for the Lightning. There you go, people. Next up, Hoffman for the Panthers. Watch the last box have Calfoot, and you just have to sweat it out the entire break to get your young guns. Tavares for the Leafs. Lamico for the Panthers. We haven't seen Samsonov yet. Samsonov would be good as well. Sakura for Chicago. So we've hit him before, but... different crop now, so... crossover. Bouchard for the Oilers. Joseph's good, though. I picked up a bunch of his stuff before the year started. I like his game a lot. Clear cut of Luongo for the Panthers. There we go. Bobby Lou clear cut for the Panthers. I'll put that over there. And, well, that's a good young gun canvas of Cirelli for the Lightning. The Bolts coming alive here. Lightning striking everywhere. Honestly, Bouchard, you can go here. Cirelli, you can go there. Anderson for the Rangers. Okay, so we're going to get a similar crop to the last box, I guess. Oh, right. I think the Young Gun... yeah, the Young Gun canvases did mess up the crops in 1819. Hoffman for the Panthers. Like, mess up as in, like, they were less consistent. I don't know why. I just remember that now. Ristolainen for the Sabres. This has been a heck of a break, though. Sulak for the Red Wings. Like, really just, it's been fun. It's been good. A little bit of everything. So, I'm happy with it. Borgstrom for the Panthers. Be interesting to see if he comes over to Chicago. Obviously, would love to see a Svetch, but or a Hart or something. Bayreuther for the Stars. Or a Samsonov. I mean, even a middle stat. Bozak's backwards. That is a base pack. Yep, that's base pack. All right, well, that means, hey, we actually have the right pack, the right overtime pack for this. So, if we don't double up on a hit, there's a Svetch for the Hurricanes. It's just the OPG rookie, but it's there. That means if we don't double up on a hit in a pack here, Cini for the Devils, what we will do is do a random for an overtime pack as well between every single team, just because it was missing a card in a pack. So Ethan Bear for the Oilers. Vesalainen for the Jets. That's a player who I thought was going to be better than what they turned out to be. I mean, could still be solid, but, you know. Yossi for the Predators. 2 packs to go here. So, yeah, like, a solid box. Nothing horrible, nothing, like, game-breaking. Vladar for the Bruins. Again, probably a solid one long-term. The Cirelli canvas is nice. The Joseph is nice. Yeah, it sucks no PD rookies either. But, oh, well, on that note, PD Retro rookie for the Canucks. Well, at least we got a PD in there, too. Alright. Let me get the base put away here. All right. I think it's a right audible to end on this. Also, add that to the random stack because missed a hit there. So, and that's actually the pack that you would get if you bought a box of the 1819 Series 2. So, I think it's fitting. I think it's fitting. There we go. Here we go. Box 1, pack 1 of box 12. And thanks everyone for coming out and having some fun. It's been a crazy break. Let's get something sick to end on. Blue rookie for the Rangers. That's the third time. Kratzoff. You hit 2 blue laughs and 1 blue Kratzoff. Can we double up on Timmy's to double up on Kirill's, or to equal our Kirill's? Byram for the Avs on the rookie portraits. That's a big stack. Hackenpah for the Ducks on the Young Guns. Here's our Dazzlers canvas. Yandel for the Panthers. And retro of Brett Hall for the Stars. So retired canvas again. Dallas though this time. Let's see what team needs to hit the most. I mean, like, Islanders have been kind of quiet. Actually, now that I think about it, so maybe a Sorokin. Sorokin Young Gun. Latunoff for the Sharks. Washington's been kind of quiet, but you don't really have any good Young Guns in this, so I mean, quiet relative. Another exclusives. Wow. Olafson for the Sabres to 100. That's really funny because like our first few, actually Buffalo's been quiet. Our first few cases were like 1 exclusive. We actually had a case that we didn't get in, or no, we got 1 exclusives in, and now we're starting to get, you know, 2, 3. So Joseph for the Penguins on the rookie portraits. So we're back to like kind of the normal amount that you'd expect in a case. Draisaitl for the Oilers on the award winners update. Fowler for the Ducks. Broberg for the Oilers. All right, what's going to be our Young Gun for this box? Got a retro coming up. McMichael for the Capitals. Well, there's a Capitals card at the very least. Yeah, Buffalo's been quiet. Islanders have been kind of quiet. At least just off the top of my head. Gross for the Yotes. Relative to what their teams could hit, at least they've been quiet. More is what I mean, so. Radish for the Rangers. Wasn't he with Stützle? Vanacek for the Capitals. But yeah, overall, like, and top to bottom, like, 0 complaints about the quantity and like quality of stuff that's come out in this break. So Alarmy for the Penguins. That's just a regular canvas. Scheifele for the Jets. That's like the clearest canvas photo. Every time I see it, it looks so realistic. What's this got to beat? It's got to be Doc and Kako. That's actually pretty tough. Lawrence for the Hurricanes on the update. Francouz for the abs on the retro. Few packs to go here. Robertson for the Leafs, and French variation of Henrique for the Ducks. So no French variation, youngin. And quieter box, but last time we had a really quiet box. I mean, we already hit an exclusive, so I doubt we'll hit one. But last time we had a quiet box like this. Oh, that's a good one. Hoglander for the Canucks. Last time we had a box that was kind of this quiet, we hit the Kaprizov, so that was a pretty solid box at the end of it. Honestly, like, you just gotta go there. There's no room. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hogue. You just don't fit in. There's just no room for you up in the big board here. DeBrincat for Chicago. But yeah, top to bottom, just great break. Yeah, that's one thing that I like to try and do with the mixers and stuff, is try to make sure that every team... Well, there's your Cal Foot. So you got all your young guns. But yeah, one thing that I like about this mix is that it does give a lot more teams a chance to hit. And then just overall, I want to try and do that. Obviously, you can't do it all the time, but Severson for the Devils on the clear cut. Like, obviously, you can't do it all the time. But I like having breaks where, you know, there's at least value. So, like, when we have a riskier product like Black Diamond, instead of doing a full straight-up case of it, we're like, hey, like, half the people are going to get shut out. You know, mix in some Series 2 or Series 1 retail and stuff like that, just so you get young guns and stuff alongside it. Joseph for the Penguins, and it just makes it better, and, like, more people get stuff. Honestly, like, the feeling of getting shut out is one of the worst in breaks, so I try to make sure that that doesn't happen. But yeah. Alright, so we got the randoms to do here. We'll do the overtime pack. That's a random between everyone. I'm just going to get them set up here. And then Buffalo and Ottawa on the checklist. We'll do Buff and Ottawa first. Who's on the left? Ottawa's on the left. As I can bring the keyboard over. There we go. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. Just got the randoms to do here. And then we will do the I mean, the recap is just nuts. Like, it's legitimately one of the best recaps. We'll just go with names. Alright, there we go. Alright, here we go. So yeah, 3 times for the checklist. Whoever's on top gets it. Once, twice, it didn't click, twice, and 3rd time. Ottawa, you get that. So we'll just put that with the Stutzla there. Oop, as we knock the Stutzla down. There we go. He's behind the Stutzla. And then the pack for the missing the pack that was missing a box, or the box that had a pack that was missing a hit. So 3 times. Once, twice, and thrice. Ken, there you go. You had a good break with the Canucks, and you get a nice little overtime pack on top of it. So let me just double check these. There we go. Ken. And the Ottawa Senator, yeah, it was the Senators. So, all right, that is everything. Thank you all for coming out. Lots of fun. Again, like, just sick break. High gloss, Makar, Suzuki, 1 of 1 Sedin, 2 Kaprizovs, 1 Stutzla. Like, you really couldn't ask for much of a better break. But overall, just, again, thank you all for your support. I'll see you next week. Stay safe, and yeah, take care. See ya.